You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy. He's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Are you ready? Creed. By overwhelming demand, the Summer of '99 tour returns. July 27th, FedEx Forum. With very special guest, Daughtry. And Mammoth. Tickets on sale now at LiveNation.com. Don't miss Creed with Daughtry and Mammoth. The Summer of '99 tour.
1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit Shinedown.com.
RIP, the AAC. The American Athletic Conference is renaming itself the American Conference, and they come with a new mascot, and his name is Soar the Eagle.
Soar opens his mouth and I'm proud to be American starts playing.
The American.
Proud to be the American.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, we got a little Grizzlies news for you that we'll get to off the top. In addition to that, some news regarding a local Memphis team that may no longer be with us. ESPN and the NFL Network have announced, haven't announced yet, but there is news that something big could be on the horizon that changes the way we view the NFL product. Media days for college football have been saved by one individual that is talking reckless. Jessica Benson from the Jessica Benson Show will join us as she does on Wednesdays. It's a Wednesday. It is hot. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is some Grizzlies news that we will get to right off the top before I get to anything. Welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandits in your set. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neckcarb, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder, he's Yogi Roser. Hello, John.
What up? How's everybody doing today?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
I had to dig in the crevice of my closet, Verno, to find this jersey of my personal favorite extinct Memphis sports team, the Memphis Maniacs. We're repping today for the real ones.
For extinct minor league football teams in Memphis?
Yeah, I'm repping for the real ones, bro.
Repping for the Pharaohs, for the Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
We will get to the extinct Memphis football teams. But before we get to that, I do want to mention two quick notes on the Memphis Grizzlies. One, well, actually both, that made me quite happy. Number one, Jaren Jackson Jr., friend of the show, posted, which I am going to be cautiously very optimistic about this. He posted a change in his basketball camp date. You may have seen this. You know, the basketball camp was supposed to be early this summer.
It was supposed to be today.
It was supposed to be today.
Trust me.
But it has been changed to September 13th. Now, that could have been changed to anything, right? Obviously, you want to do it before the season's going to get started. But the last thing you want to do if you are when you're undergoing rehab and you're probably walking around in a boot is like, hey, welcome to my basketball camp, and now all you campers get to take a picture with Jaren Jackson in a boot. That stinks. Here's why I'm going to say I'm cautiously optimistic. The date is like September 13th.
Yep.
And I was like, that means you're able to bop around by September 13th because you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to do the basketball camp injured. Season doesn't start until the end of October.
Middle of October.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really the 20-something
Yeah.
of October.
And so while we were in absolute despair when all of that happened with Jaren, I am going to choose to be very optimistic about that. When it came across my Instagram feed and it was like, hey, sign up for the camp. And I was like, hold on now. This dude was having a basketball camp, I thought, and as Devin just said, it was supposed to be today. And it said, sign up for the basketball camp September 13th. I was like, oh, you're going to be better by September 13th? That's great. That's what I'm hopeful for. Hey, not in a boot.
Not in a boot.
Just not in a boot.
I don't think he likes the image of him in a boot, so.
Neither do we.
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. Nobody wants to take a picture with an NBA player in a boot.
And we know Jaren at these camps. Like if you were at this camp last year, he was like he loves engaging with the kids and making them feel like they're a part of like the camp. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just Jaren Jackson. I'm just here. He wants to play one-on-one with the kids. Yeah. He wants to, you know what I'm saying? Like so.
He wants to talk trash.
You know what I'm saying? Talk trash with the kids. Like he wants to be engaged with the kids, bro. So
both of mine.
You can't do that with the boot on.
Have been to Jaren Jackson Jr. basketball camp.
Yeah.
And loved it.
Yes.
And it has grown bigger than when it was at P7. That was at P7. And now it's at the Memphis Event Center.
Exactly. That tells you how much it's grown.
I'm just going to choose to be very excited that he moved his basketball camp to September 13th, and hopefully we're seeing him in regular shoes on September 13th. That's all I'm saying, right? And then
look at you doing the math.
But then you've got a month. You got a month and a half before the season starts.
Yeah.
Right? You got basketball camp. I mean, and
training
as you
camps
said,
right after that.
He wants to interact with the kids. He wants to be able to bop around. I don't think you plan that for September 13th if you still think you're going to be hobbled.
Yeah.
And if you're not hobbled, again, we don't know how long it's going to take to recover from the turf toe thing or whatever. But I choose to be optimistic.
You want to be able to be around.
The other thing that I was excited about was John Morant looks super happy on this tour.
He does.
He really does.
Yes.
I mean, he didn't look very happy in Vegas. Now, I'm going to just guess that you're probably like, look, we all kind of look a little down and out and bloated in Vegas, but he was kind of keeping to himself with the headphones on.
He might have hung out with TA and we didn't know.
You don't know. You never know. But, hey, he's been bopping around this Make 'em Watch world tour that he's been on, whether it was Augusta, Georgia, and he's been out in the mix, or this past 2 days, it has been New York City. And so we have seen John Morant not only at the New York Liberty game, but also at the Foot Locker downtown, and then at the New York versus New York outdoor basketball game. Like, there's videos of him bopping around New York everywhere, and he looks happy.
Taking photos with everybody, interacting with everybody. I think this is my personal favorite John Morant photo from New York. Put it on the screen.
All right.
Look at the dude. Like this is the rookie John Morant. He looks like rookie John. Look how happy he is.
I'm telling you.
He's like, look, it's
every
me.
Time
it's
me. No more like Rod Wave, popular.
There's a Rod Wave song playing on that story.
It's a Rod Wave. It's a Rod Wave song.
But it's not sad.
That's growth. He's able to overcome the Rod Wave.
I think he's noticing how much there's genuine love for his shoe, one, and just him as a human.
Yes.
Two. Like, yo, these people love you,
Get off
bro.
social media and get about the real people.
Yes. They love you, bro. You walk around New York City, they love you. You said you're going to pop out in the Foot Locker at 24th Street. Somebody told me they were swarming that Foot Locker looking for John Morant. That's love, bro.
Look how happy the guy looks.
Shout out 12, man.
He puts it up as a phone.
You got T. Sabrina how to do the phone, by the way.
This is the happiest we have seen John Morant in 3 years.
Yes.
All of these different... Like, outside of, like, glimpses here and there. Outside of glimpses here and there.
Yes.
Year 2 was the happiest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Year 2 was the happiest.
Yeah,
but, like, he just looks like he's enjoying life.
Yeah, I think
right? You know what I mean? I think that fame was very, very... And this is not me pontificating. He told Taylor Rooks this.
Yeah.
Hard for him.
Yeah.
And
look at him, bro. Look at him.
All these videos we're seeing, he looks so good.
This
and
is my favorite.
So happy.
This is my favorite. Like when these videos like this, these are my favorite ones. Just him interacting with people.
Yes.
Like just vibing with people, bro.
And you see him at the Peach Jam, and you see him at the Liberty game last night, and you see him bopping around everywhere. Like, it's just, this is the happiest he has looked and comfortable he has looked in a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I have seen more videos of him smiling, laughing, interacting with people. It's like this shoe tour has been great for him. Great for him.
And that's actually his
not to
signature.
mention, let's just say,
Shout out my dog, Nye.
the shoes are amazing.
Oh, yeah, mine's on the way,
They
by the way.
look great.
My joint's on the way right now,
No,
boy.
they look great.
My joint, shout out to my
threes do
plug,
look
man.
good.
Those New York ones are fantastic.
I can't wait to wear them joints this weekend, boy. I got them joints on the way.
You do?
Yeah, I can't wait.
They look really good. Like the shoes look good, but the other thing is, I think you know what? I think you're onto something, Dev. Being out amongst the people and realizing, bro, social media is not real life. People love you.
People love you, bro.
People worship you.
Genuinely love you, bro. It ain't like on some fake love.
Seeing you is like the highlight, and they will come across New York City to find you.
I saw somebody like crying because they saw John Morant across the way.
Yes.
He was in a gym and he was there, and they started crying on video because John Morant was in the gym. The
Dev,
dude-
you got to let us know the word on the shoes.
Oh, no,
How the
I'm gonna
fit-
let y'all
how the
know.
fit- No, how the fit is.
I'm gonna let you know what the fit is.
How the
But
fit
yeah,
is.
I
'Cause
got
we-
10 and a half in the New York versus New
I
York.
also think these will be the most worn that he has had since
Yes.
the ones.
The pot,
Right? The twos didn't get worn nearly as much. When I go into gyms, I see a lot of Sabrinas. The Giannis, the Giannis twos were very popular. A lot of that was the price point, right? Giannis twos were like
Yeah.
$80, right?
Yeah.
So parents were able to get those. But I think, you know what these remind me of? These remind me of when the Kyries were the ones you saw everybody wearing. Like
The Kyrie
I think-
fours. The
yes.
Kyrie
Come on,
fours were
court.
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes,
The
the
Kyrie
Ky-
fours were everywhere.
And I will say, interestingly enough, over the course of like the last gyms I went into, there were a lot more Kobe's than you ever saw before.
Yeah, Kobe's
a lot
are
of like the
everywhere.
Kobe's got hot again, and you saw a lot of players wearing them. But I think these are going to be worn quite a bit in gyms.
Yeah,
100%. I think they're the best looking ones. I told y'all a year ago.
They are.
I told y'all a year ago that this is his KD4.
Yes.
A year ago when I saw him for the first time, I said this is his KD4. And I think this is the first time like Nike finally went outside the box, bro.
Yes.
It wasn't like all right, we're gonna make a shoe for you, John. It's like we're gonna make these shoes for John Morant.
Right.
And everybody, you know who loves John Morant? Everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that this shows like the first shoe, like it's his actual like personality, his vibrant,
The other
the way
thing
he
is,
plays on the court. Like,
Everybody loves a comeback story, bro.
Yes.
They build you up to tear you down, and then they'll celebrate you on the way up
Yes.
in a way that they never celebrated you before.
yes.
yeah. Shout out 12, man.
You know what I mean? So I'm just glad all these clips, of course, they are flooding my timeline. The guy looks so happy.
Yeah.
And that's just not been how he's been moving over the course of the past, you know what I mean? I think it's, partly fame, partly social media, partly problems that he had, partly being injured and so being depressed about that, right?
Yeah,
He
bro.
looks healthy and he looks happy. And so,
Like to the point of dude even had a collab with Robert Acuna, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's the stuff that's happening
Yes.
now. Like he was like, yo, Robert Acuna, I appreciate you showing love. We got you these bombs away, cleats.
well, and then,
Like
you can't have better timing than he had with Acuna because literally that was posted, and I think it was that night Acuna had maybe the best baseball highlight I've ever seen in my life.
oh, the rock.
Yes.
Nice timing, bro.
That's like,
Look at them cleats, bro. Them just so hard.
Nice timing.
What the
Acuna.
13? What the 13 on the back? That's tough, bro. Tough.
yeah. That throw was
And just you wait.
Freakish.
some Vladimir Guerrero senior stuff.
You know he had
Like,
one last night where he scored from first on a
base,
single.
Yeah. The dude's freakish, bro.
He's another. He's something.
It's crazy
He's from
because
outer space.
He
bro.
has suffered Acuna, hopefully Ja has to come back.
He's
too.
had bad injuries
this-
as well.
He has had bad injuries,
Yep.
and he comes back from them every time. He's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah, he's absolutely
So
amazing.
shout out to him,
So
man.
anyway,
Like you said, comeback story, man. Shout out to our
this
guy,
has
man.
been this has been a very good summer to feel good about the best player on the Grizzlies.
and now
Good
you
to
headed
see
now
him
you headed to China.
smiling.
Huh?
Now he's headed to China.
And then Manila.
Then Manila.
Tokyo.
Tokyo, yeah.
And then
Tokyo.
Manila.
He's China today, and then Manila. They finna be lit, bro.
It's gonna be
his
wild.
whole people.
China's gonna be insane.
so is Tokyo and
Yes.
so is Manila.
Bro, they finna swarm him like Kobe or like
Oh,
Michael
yeah,
Jackson or
it's-
something,
yeah, it's
bro.
all-
I think
Yep.
Tokyo is the biggest city in the country.
And I guarantee they love John Morant.
in Japan.
In the world, in the world, in the
I was
world.
about to
I mean,
say.
it is. It's the most populated city in the world, Tokyo.
How many people live in Tokyo?
37.1 million.
What?
Yes.
Was how many people?
Yeah.
You said
37.1 million.
The next after that is Delhi, India, 33.8 million, and then Shanghai, China, 29.8. Where's he going in China? Is it Shanghai or Beijing? Either way, there's
37 million people live in Tokyo?
Yeah.
But 20 million might swarm jaw when he get out the plane.
Yeah.
He's China, Tokyo, Manila in that order.
Yeah.
Shout out 12, man.
You get pretty far down the list before you find a.
So, anyways, there's
city in
two
the United
notes.
States.
Glad Jaren Jackson Jr. has changed his basketball camp to September 13th, and I'm hopeful about that. And super happy that every time I pop open social media, I am seeing happy John Morant day in, day out. That makes me super happy to see, because you just want the guy to have a great life and you want him to be happy and enjoy the fruits of his labor, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is supposed to be fun.
Enjoy it.
That's what I always say. This is supposed to be fun.
Yeah,
you got a great life, right?
People love you, dog.
Yeah, and so he is certainly getting to see that. Story that came out this morning, I guess it was reported, it has been reported that there are going to be some relocations in the UFL, including the Memphis Showboats football team, that I was shocked and dismayed to hear from Bennett Doyle when I went on Gary's show this morning that they had been here 3 years.
They won 5 games in 3 years, bro.
He is also the reason that Sir Hiss is part of the intros for Devin Walker, because as I was the only Grind City media member not sent a care package from the Memphis Showboats when they arrived in town, I then vowed that I would never talk about the Memphis Showboats. If they don't care about me, I don't care about them. And it became like a joke, but then they won a game, and Devin tried to ride the wave, and so he posted about it on Grind City Media.
I was doing my job.
And we said that was traitorous. Traitorous actions that took place promoting the Showboats, because we're not talking about them. I never included them in 10 things, and I don't want to overstate my influence, but there's no question that they failed because of that. I'm not
Among
saying,
other reasons, but yes.
I'm not saying
it was bad juju.
I'm not saying that I could have saved them.
We're smoking that Showboats pack today.
I might have been able to help them.
You could have gotten 3 more people to a game.
At least 3.
At least 3. Yeah. More than 7, Rosa.
Would have
Right?
been their season high attendance.
That is, when you are starting a new business, or you are, and especially in a sports world where it's a very competitive market and a competitive market for people's entertainment dollars, they are an absolute case study on everything to do wrong. I'm not kidding.
Damn.
They sucked at this. They came to Memphis. No one knew anybody involved in anything. No one knew a coach. No one knew a player. I have never had, on this show, I have never had one person from the Showboats ever reach out about anything. I've never seen a billboard. I've never seen an advertisement. It's like everything you can do wrong when you are trying to theoretically become successful, and you would become successful by getting fans to you're never going to have huge attendance at the Liberty Bowl. But, I never knew one person that told me they went to a Showboats game.
Except Bennett.
I'm not kidding you.
Except Bennett.
Outside of Bennett, who took his kid. And he did that to, support the Memphis thing and have something to kill an afternoon with his kid, right? That wasn't because, how are we, if you are doing that, and note to anybody that is trying to build something up like that in a very competitive market, right? And people just don't have the disposable income to spend on a crap product. So the only way you could get them to spend money on a crap product is by making it fun and making it exciting. I will say, the soccer team did a very good job. They came in here, they did the Terminex jerseys, they got us in the jerseys, they had people breaking the guitars,
influencers
they made
in the
it
city.
an event. They had influencers in the city, they had people going out to the games. They built up a very loyal fan base.
Yeah.
Of people that cared and like a fan section that were shooting stuff off and stuff. And I mean, they got their games on local television, you know, with Pete Pranica and Jarvis's kid calling the games and whatever. And it was like, they got people talking about it in a way. And it was like, that's the way. And Craig Unger and Tim Howard came in here to our studio, whatever. Like, that's the way to do this but nobody was ever talking about them. No one was reporting on them. No one knew any of their players. No one knew who their coach was. No one even knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You can't do it more wrong than they did it. And so that is not a blight on, you know, when they move out of Memphis, that is a reflection of the product and the fact that they didn't do anything to make anybody care about it.
I think another nail in the coffin with that league. Those players didn't live here.
Yeah, they weren't.
They lived in like Arlington, Texas, and they would fly here for the games. Like in Memphis, if we want to connect with you, we want to be able to feel you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To reach out and touch you. Like I know that guy. I saw him at this place. Let me go support him.
You know,
you know what I'm saying? So if even that part of it didn't feel like it was like a really like intentional effort to make them a part of the city.
Another way to say, like, you know, the old phrase, you know, if you love Memphis, it'll love you back. Another way to say it is you will get out of it what you put into it.
Exactly.
And they put nothing into it.
No cool giveaways.
Nothing out of it.
No dope giveaways. No like in-game stuff that like the Savannah. Not to compare it to the Savannah Bananas, but like, they do stuff that makes you gravitate towards them. There's nothing about the Showboats game to be like, oh, let me go to the Showboats game because they're gonna do this cool promotion.
Well, the first thing they did was
nobody talking about it.
Well, the first thing they did was change the logo, which was stupid.
Exactly. You could at least tap into nostalgia, bro.
Like
at least
that
tap
was
into nostalgia.
stupid. They should have tapped into the nostalgia. You at least would have sold merch doing that. You at least would have sold some merch.
Honestly,
you would definitely sold some merch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. It's the most offensive mascot and design change I have ever seen
in the history of sports.
You had
in the history
of sports.
The old school Memphis Showboats colors and scheme is elite. One of the best in the history of sports.
Yes.
The name, the helmets, the jerseys, like the history. Reggie White is in any list of the greatest defensive players to ever walk planet Earth. Reggie White is in the top 5. Like a true, complete icon. And not to mention the whole Showboat logo thing and all is so cool. And they ruined it. They turned it into this horrible, terrible color scheme, awful looking, new age,
cartoon
looking arena football trash. They suck. Everything about it.
They had that goofy.
Why did the Rock? That's just got to be a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Nah.
Yeah. Because that thing is a nothing.
They had like 7 people at the games.
No.
Nobody's watching it on TV.
Yeah. It's
no good players in it. Like
good riddance.
I know. Yeah. Hey, look. If you want to give us some gear now,
you set
keep
the
me a
standard.
gear, Showboats.
You should have sent me a care package, you dummies.
Yeah.
We might be lamenting you're leaving.
We're gonna be like, damn, the Showboats are leaving. But guess what?
Did you ever go to a game?
No.
Did you ever go to a game?
Never.
I didn't even know when they played.
I at least knew when they played, but I didn't even know. I never went to a game.
Do you know anyone that went to a game besides Bennett Doyle?
The people in the chat are telling me that it's like 7 of them. They said they went to a game. Or they know 2 people that went to a game.
I mean,
a modern. Look at that. Come on, bro.
Dude, that classic is
just like going from a baddie to like a thumbtack.
Oh my gosh!
The original alternate.
Amazing.
Come on, bro.
Oh my God!
Come on, bro.
Like
That's
all
good.
of these are
all
good.
All of those are good.
And you went to the freaking.
All of these are good. And look at what they did. Look at what they did.
They turned into a
man, if you would have put those old Showboats logos on like a Letterman jacket or something with like the red and the gray.
I would have had that joint on.
That's exactly
I would
something
have worn that joint
wear.
on the show. I would have been rocking the Showboats gear. But guess what? I'm rocking the Memphis Maniacs jersey. Because y'all, hey, don't try to send us gear now. I bet it's going to be in them little boxes going to Indonesia because nobody wants it.
They are. along with their Indiana Pacers NBA champion shirts.
I mean, typically you would have, and so here's the thing. Typically you would have a sports show lamenting the fact that we are losing something.
Lament my ass.
Celebrating.
Lament my ass. I'm about to hit the Dougie for y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, Showboats are gone. Showboats are gone. Showboats are gone. Hey, how'd those 5 wins feel, Showboats?
I mean,
And here's the thing, their 2 head coaches were Todd Haley and Ken Wisenhunt.
Should have sent us some gear, bro.
Both who have great stories that have been around the NFL forever.
One of them quit in the middle of the season.
Dude, Ken Wisenhunt coached in the Super Bowl.
yes.
Like, Coach
Should have
Warner,
won.
Larry Fitzgerald.
If it's not for James Harrison
Right.
returning that,
And
or no, Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes making an
catch.
all-time catch. Like,
Yeah.
Hey.
like Duke could have put those guys out there. Ken Wisenhunt kept quitting and coming back, but yeah.
Smoking that Showboats pack today.
Anyway, look,
I do think in some sense though, like it's 901 FC, they did what they could. They tried, but like
they
dude,
tried.
It is pretty much now that there's a real taste of what real professional sports is in this town.
you think it's hard?
I think being minor league is tough. I
Even
mean, the Redbirds are there, but you don't. It ain't the same.
Nobody goes anymore.
It
bro.
ain't like
also
what it
when I
used
was
to
a
be
kid,
with
bro.
them.
You also
going
don't
to
hear
the-
about it.
You don't.
Yeah, when I was younger, going to the Redbirds game was like a thing to do. Like it was on the list of things to do. Like
As
now,
people-
it's
yeah.
not on the list of things to do.
As
no more.
people around in the 90s, like I used to go to them. The Memphis
course they
River,
did.
the Memphis River Kings used to play at the Mid-South Coliseum. And dude, you could have a Saturday night and there'd be like 8,000 to 10,000 people in there for CHL hockey.
Right.
But it's what we had, you know?
Yeah. I don't think. Look, there's always going to be challenges with any kind of product that comes to town. I think 2 things can be true. It would have been challenging no matter. I also think they are a case study in doing literally everything wrong.
Yes,
like
they did
everything.
No, they did
your
not help
gear
themselves
sucks.
at all.
You don't. Nobody knows when your games are,
Yeah.
and nobody knows any of your players or
Yes.
coaches or anything.
It is
Like it is
yes.
a unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
It is a case study in how to get people not to care about what's going on.
It is an
Like
uphill
how?
battle. Yeah, it's an uphill battle.
then-
you got to give yourself a chance.
And then actively doing wrong towards me.
Yeah, he left it. He forgot that part of the list.
Actively.
Didn't even like try.
I'd rather them not. You didn't. How did it work out for you sending stuff to Jessica and Gary? How'd that work?
They never tried to right the wrong with you.
They
Never.
didn't. They didn't try to right their wrongs, bro.
And now what?
It could have been us in Showboats. They're floating down the river like Dante Jones.
Get out of town.
Get out of town.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Get out of my
The
city.
loser leaves town match and you won.
You won. Yeah, you won.
You won. Vernon
lost,
versus the
the loser leave
Showboats. And he won. Hey, bro. Hey, but no, for real. If y'all want to send us a care package now, hey, it'd be nice.
They got all kinds of stuff laying around.
Yeah, I'm sure they got it laying
Hell,
around
we can bring
now.
in a helmet.
Yeah.
Game worn. Hey, but no,
It is gonna be funnier than hell if they don't leave.
Oh, they'll leave.
No, if that's a story that's because that's a story and they said we are not confirming this or whatever. It's
Oh,
like,
really? I saw the people that work for this just like posting like depressing messages, so I think it's OV. I think it's OV. Didn't you work for the one of
I
them?
don't even know anybody that worked for them.
I knew some of the dancers that work for them.
You did?
Yeah, they were like some of the Grizz girls.
The ones that got cut?
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Don't do that.
What?
That's
do
not
that.
right.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
some
Is that
of
the
them
end of the
did.
road?
Don't do that, bro.
Some of them
that-
did cross dance.
That's the end of your dancing career.
Don't do that.
Kind of like Ken Wisenhunt.
Oh,
It's where you,
man.
it's where you
Yeah,
go.
I can't let you do that,
It's
bro.
where you go after it's all over. Well, they pay the dancers $5.
In a hot dog. Don't do
Hey,
that.
what was the team that Mike
had
Singletary?
dancers?
What was the team that Mike
They
Singletary?
called the showgirls.
And we had Manziel. What was that team? That was the
That was the
AAF?
Express, Roser.
The Express, the Alliance.
Yeah.
American football, whatever.
That was the.
Yeah.
Hey, but-
Mike Singletary has not coached since. Like, that was him.
There's nothing funnier to me than I said, I don't even know anybody that worked for him. And Devin's like, I need some of the dancers. Who? Who is dancing for the friggin' Showboats?
What are they called?
For the
You
Showboats.
are a nasty boy.
What were they called?
Nasty boy.
You are a
I
nasty
only
boy.
know it because they dance for the
Showboats
Grizzlies.
dancers.
Yeah.
Come on,
Man.
Look, bro.
Wow.
Look, bro.
You
What
are
were they
really-
called?
It was just a. It was
That's what
the
it was
Venn
on.
diagram.
You were
bro.
having a hard time.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, you
Don't
were
do that.
you was in a downswing.
Don't do that. I was struggling.
You used to know Grizz girls.
No, Showboats. Don't do
Now
that.
you know showgirls.
Don't do that, man. Hey, shout out to the Showboats dancers, man. Y'all did a great job, man. Shout out to the.
How would you know?
I don't know. Because like I said, they dance for the Grizz girls. Shout out to the Grizz girls too, man. Shout out to our girl Kaylee, man, getting married soon. Shout out to her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but no, shout out to the Grizz girls. You ain't putting me in this, bro. You even have my DMs going stupid.
New Showboats dancers. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
When I asked, do you know anybody that ever worked there? Do they even have an office?
What do you mean? No,
No, ain't no
Like, I
office,
mean, was
bro.
there like a headquarters
It's
for
a
the Memphis Showboats?
It's a closet at the
Yeah.
Liberty Bowl, bro.
Huh?
It's a closet at the Liberty Bowl.
Closet at the Liberty Bowl.
Where the janitors hang out. shout out to the Showboats, though, man.
Yeah,
shout out to
shout
all
out.
the minor league teams. We rock with the 901 FC because they rock with us.
Yep.
We rock with the Explorers.
I like the Redbirds too.
We like the Redbirds. I rock with the Redbirds. Who else is minor league?
Huh?
I rock with that soccer team that played at Landers. Remember
Yep.
them?
Yep.
I rock with them. It's just the Showboats didn't do us right.
Back in the day, I loved the Arena Football League team.
Yeah, Explorers.
Yep,
The
Explorers.
Maniacs.
We
My
had
dad
the
took me to a game.
Pharaohs in the 90s. Yeah.
The Explorers got me on the front page of the Commercial Appeal.
Because you were wildin', huh?
Yeah, I was a PA announcer.
You were wildin'.
I was the PA announcer.
Were you saying wild stuff, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had opposing teams trying to fight me. That was the most fun job.
That's what we need.
Truly was.
That's what we need, though.
Because the GM was like this 30-something-year-old guy, and he's like, I truly couldn't care less what you do. So a guy from the Commercial Appeal was like in the crowd. He's like, what is going on? Dude, they would line up for a kick, and I would be like, and the kick is no good. hey, like, the kicker would be like looking up, he'd be like, hey man, screw you, flipping me off and stuff. Hey, and when they would come out, I would announce, I would do like, starting at quarterback, Tim Lester, right? Whatever, and all these guys. And we had all these different players. I remember Tim Lester was the quarterback, and the best receiver, who I still see every once in a while, who I believe is like a trainer or owns a gym or something, Johnny Loper. Great receiver. And so anyways, when they would come out, I would do this whole like bit where I would announce the starting lineups, whatever, and I would announce the other team, and I would just mumble everything.
Wait.
Yeah, and then I would make up crap about them. So I'd be like, starting at quarterback for the Birmingham Stallions, Mike Reese. Mike enjoys long walks on the beach and books about elves or whatever, And like, hey, no, and like these guys would be like looking up and they'd be like, "What the hell is going on?"
That's what we need.
It was
though.
ridiculous.
We need people like that.
Yeah, there's a headline. It's in my game room. Next time you come to the house, and on the Commercial Appeal, it says "Name of announcer's game is laughs," and it's a big picture of me calling these games at friggin' Arena Football, and I'm like 23 or something like that.
Saying random stuff.
Yeah.
That's
the
thing.
whole thing was a goof.
But that's the part that you understand though. Like, it's minor league sports. People are coming to be entertained,
and
bro.
they also had a bunch of people so Tim Lester was a very good quarterback at Western Michigan. Johnny Loper was a local kid, whatever. It was coached by Danton Bartow, who's one of the greatest players in University of Memphis history, rest in peace. But Danton was the coach, and like there was a bunch of people that were involved in that had like local ties, and I was doing a local radio show at the time, and Tim Lester would come on with me like regularly. He's now the offensive coordinator at, where did we say last year?
Where is
he was
he
the Wisconsin. Is it Wisconsin? Indiana? No, not Indiana. Where was
Iowa.
it? Iowa. That's right. Iowa. And he was the head coach at Western Michigan until he just took that left and took that job. Anyways, Lester would like come on with me regularly, And I went and did, you got to remember, I was in my young 20s. I went and did the Explorers training camp. I went through training camp with them and did it. And I had to do, like, all the stuff. I had to run the 40. I had to try to bench 225, like, all of it. All of it.
Were you
Dude, that is
terrible at
amazing.
it?
That's amazing content.
I got up 225 one time. And I will tell you, I've never had more adrenaline running through my body in my life. I don't think I could have done it another time. I mean, I for sure could not have gotten another rep.
Right.
I don't think I could have gotten it the next week. But, I mean, you got all these people around you, and they're filming you, whatever. I mean, and again, I was in the best shape of my life because I was like 23, 24 years old, right, whenever it happened. But they did all of that right, and we, like, used to have crowds, and people, it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, you see the Showboats, and it's like, literally the complete opposite.
Hey,
The
guys,
only way
come watch the
is to make
Showboats
it a
play.
cool event.
Yeah, make it fun.
And to make people feel like they know the people involved.
Exactly.
Right? Tim Lester was on the radio with me every week.
Yeah.
And people loved him, so they wanted to root for Tim Lester.
Exactly.
Right? Because they saw him heard him on the show.
Cheap
regularly.
beer, cheap food.
Yeah.
You gotta do all that.
So there's a couple stories that I did want to get to before Jessica comes in here. ESPN and NFL, it sounds like ESPN's going to buy the NFL Network or a lot of their properties. Here's what I'll say about this. My immediate concern was, oh, man, we're like a month away or less than a month away from the Hall of Fame game, and then obviously we're hurtling towards what will be NFL season. Is this going to take place? And it sounds like with any kind of acquisition like this, there's going to be all manner of legal hurdles and whatnot. It doesn't sound like it's going to affect anything this year. Doesn't sound like it's going to affect anything this year. So things will be as they have been. But then reading it, it appears as if ESPN, in their acquisition, they're trying to make it so they have to do something to where you're going to be willing to pay for their app. $30 a month.
Yes.
Because that is a lot.
A lot.
That's a lot. So you better be giving me some real stuff that I can't be getting anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the trick, is if they acquire this, and this is in the billions. When I read the article, not only would they get like the properties, right? Red Zone. So if I need to have this to get Red Zone, I'm going to have it. There's 6 NFL games that show on the NFL Network.
Yeah.
You're going to get 6 NFL games. You're going to get Red Zone. You know, obviously the other properties, maybe Good Morning Football and whatnot. Maybe they could run it back with Peter Schrager on, who's now at ESPN. But anyway, those properties, most importantly, like, I was trying to think about this because we're going to go through this with the NBA, where it's like you got to have Peacock and you got to have Amazon and you got to have this and you got to have that and you got to have whatever, right? On the ESPN front, I was trying to think of, because of our job, I'm probably a bad example because I'm going to get it no matter what, right? Like I still did the YouTube Sunday ticket last year.
Yeah.
Which I think went up again. That thing cost a fortune.
Dude, it's like 400 something this year
For
Sunday ticket.
Sunday ticket?
I got
God.
because I got Sunday ticket last year.
Wait, is it
and
flat
I was like,
rate or is it
flat rate? Or you can do it. You can spread
Right.
it out into a couple months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I'll do it no matter. But like, honestly, like I had DirecTV for 20-something years only because of Sunday Ticket.
Yeah.
That's it. And then last year, obviously, it wasn't part of DirecTV, so I ended up getting the YouTube thing. But I didn't switch over to YouTube TV because then I wasn't going to be able to get the friggin' Grizzlies,
Right.
unless I had to buy the Valley thing on top of it. So all of this is such a debacle, right? You're going to have to end up having, like, we're all ending up paying a way more. This didn't end up better. This ended up way worse. Because I want Netflix, and I want HBO, and I want Hulu, and I want Peacock, and I want all of them, right?
Yeah.
And instead of being able to have all of them and to bundle it up now, so the point is, on the ESPN front, they're going to charge you $30. But, bro, you better be giving me something that I can't just get when I get ESPN on cable
Right.
or whatever, right? And that means, like, not paying for pay-per-views or something, right, when it comes to UFC or whatever, or it means, in this case, now, these are the kind of properties they have to get. They have to get, this. Because especially with like Netflix is competing in sports now, right? They're putting on fights. And they're putting on
they have NFL
WWE.
games.
Live
They got
events
WWE.
on
They're
that
putting on
joint.
WWE.
Yeah,
And
live
they do
events.
boxing. Like,
The Canelo Crawford fight, right?
Yeah.
That they're already promoting, and so they're getting in live sports too. The NFL is king though, and if you get 6, then that's the only way I'm going to be able to see it.
yep.
And I tell you this,
You'll have to
I
tap
was
in.
trying to think about this. I think Red Zone, to me, I think the 2 most important things to me as a sports fan, I'll tell you, see if you guys agree, are College Game Day and Red Zone. I think that's the 2 most important.
It's like sports, like things you watch on TV.
Like I'm saying if you charged whatever, those are the only things that I would say, I don't care what you charge. I'm not, like, my life would be different without those 2 things. I watch College Game Day every Saturday. Every Saturday.
Yeah.
And I watch Red Zone every Sunday. And so, and you got to remember, my son, so we have one TV. I've got 2 TVs upstairs. We got one on the game, and we got one on Red Zone. So we can keep up with it. So that's just, we're keeping up. And he's got his fantasy teams.
Yeah.
And I have my fantasy teams. And so the Red Zone is so we can keep up with everything that's going on. We're seeing it. If you took Red Zone away from me, it would change my Saturday or a Sunday dramatically.
Yeah.
I watch, those are the only 2 things that I never miss, unless I'm out of town. But even then, when we have gone out of town, I log in.
No, I will.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some
I
stuff.
will. I will say I will turn. I turn on College Game Day, and obviously the best is the picks at the end. But like, I don't have to have.
Yeah, it's background
that.
to me, low key.
Red Zone is like you need to have that because it is the games. It's the actual games. But I don't know if I didn't have College Game Day. I don't know. I think I'd be all right.
Yeah, I think it's, for me, it's always been background. It's background.
Yeah,
for me. until I get to like the end of it.
I always
when doing the
keep
helmet
up
gear
with it.
picks. That's when
I always keep up with it.
Yeah,
Even if I'm at like Haley's soccer games or something, I've got it going.
I lock in at College Game Day. I lock in at the beginning of it if I catch it, and the ending of it. But a lot of that in the middle is
it's filler shit, bro.
It is. It's background stuff. I'll do stuff around the house while it's on.
I'm trying to tell you things that are not live games that I would like.
You're gonna pay for.
If you took them away from me, I would pay you money to not.
What is something I would pay you money to not go?
A
away
lot of
from
that
me?
stuff could. I'm saying non-live sports. Look, I'm paying you to watch the live sports. I don't want to miss games because I don't pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things where I charge it to the game, as they say. Like, it's like, all right, I want to be able to see this, and so I'm willing to pay for this. I will pay, because again, that's all I do. I don't watch, all I do is watch live sports. Some people watch a bunch of shows. I don't watch a bunch of shows. And I don't watch a ton of movies either. I just watch sports, so I pay for them.
I'm thinking, bro. I can't even really
But
think
like,
of
if you
anything,
took
bro.
game day away from me, I would care greatly. And if you took, Red Zone might be the one property. I wouldn't care where it went. Yeah. Like, if you told me I have to subscribe to something I don't have, if they put it on, I mean, I got most of them. Yeah. But like, I'm trying to think, if they put it on something that I don't have,
I think
I would then buy, like, Showtime. I don't think I have I don't know if I do or not. But let's just say, for the point of this, let's just say Showtime. And you said,
like
you gotta have Showtime to get Red Zone, then I would friggin' subscribe to Showtime.
$9.99.
Yes.
I think somebody brought up one that I think it may be different now, but I know it's something that for like basketball fan, like the inside the NBA stuff. That stuff for me is personally entertaining.
Of course it is.
So that's probably the only one I would pay for.
But if it wasn't associated with games, like
if it was just like them yapping,
right?
I mean, I wonder if it's just them.
Well, they're going to be on ESPN too, and so maybe they'll put that on the plus thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you're going to have some real stuff, and that's what this signals. You get the real stuff for people to spend $30 a month is expensive, bro.
Yeah,
That is expensive.
I would vote for ESPN to put Good Morning Football on in the place of Get Up or First Take, either one. Good Morning Football when it was Schrager, Kyle Brandt, either Jamie Erdahl or Kay Adams, either one of those, and Burleson. There's not a better morning sports show than that.
But they haven't recreated that.
No.
They haven't recreated the one with Schrager and Brandt and Kay Adams.
No. But Jamie Erdahl was good, though. Jamie Erdahl was good.
Yeah, I don't really have that. I really watch like that. I be watching games. I be watching games, bro.
Because I am one of those that does not watch a ton of pregame stuff.
Nah, me
I am. Now I will say, if Red Zone should have a pregame show on there. Because I don't know how many times I click over to Red Zone when it's like 5-10 minutes before kickoff, and it's just a freaking countdown on the screen. It's
if
like
you took
could have
Red Zone
something
away
on
from
here.
me, I would. I mean,
games.
now that has been part of my football viewing life, if you took it away from me now, I would hate.
Yeah, well, because
Red Zone.
When I had
because you're just bouncing around. I don't like this. I don't like the guy that I have to watch now. I was an Andrew
about how much you hate that guy.
Yeah, because Red Zone was for forever before YouTube TV at Sunday Ticket. Like, I didn't have DirecTV.
Right.
I had Xfinity, and so
you didn't have it.
The only way I could watch Niners games if they weren't on local television was I had to watch through Red Zone and like the ESPN app. I'm just keeping up with the GameCast. So
I still think that the NBA is dropping the ball and not having a Red Zone. If
they tried it last year
with the NBA TV thing though, it wasn't the same. But if the NBA had a Red Zone style thing, I think that would be the only thing I pay for like that. Because I love basketball.
Bouncing around.
If I could just like hit the NBA channel and just like, all right, Wizards, Pacers is going 2 minutes left. Turn that joint on.
ESPN used to do that on. They used to have a show called NBA Coast to Coast. Yeah, and it was like a 2-hour show on like a Tuesday or Wednesday night. Yeah, and they would do for 2 hours. They would bounce around for.
They pop in on that. They pop in on that game time show. Or whatever.
They
but
do.
I mean, they just
NBA TV.
They don't put nothing in there.
NBA TV does not look like it is in HD. It just the setup of it looks dark. It's like at least when you watch the NFL Network, it clearly isn't making them money. They're trying to dump it, but like. It looks like a real big-time production, and NBA TV just doesn't feel like that.
It needs some lotion, bro. It's ashy.
A couple other things I do want to mention. On the AA, so we mentioned last week how like SEC Media Days and these other media days that have gone on. It's like, bro, why is there nothing coming out on any of this? Like, this is bananas. Nobody said anything interesting or controversial. Like, this is crazy. And it just felt like it was almost like it wasn't even happening, right?
Yeah,
because there was nothing coming out of it. Couple things on ACC. ACC Media Day saved it all. Number one, this story that I read this morning that North Carolina sold out season tickets.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Bill Belichick, man.
All right, so Belichick paid for himself.
Yeah, for real.
On that front. And the other thing, our beloved Florida State Seminoles, who went 2-10 last year under our buddy Mike Norvell. Tommy Castellanos, who people will be absolutely shocked is a black guy.
What's his name?
Tommy Castellanos.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
That's
like
the Boston College quarterback that went there. Did you
that's a
think?
little short dude. I played with him on the game.
I know. He definitely sounds like he knows somebody that's a name that knows
he
someone
nice.
involved
He
in
nice.
organized crime.
He's nice on the
for
game,
sure.
too. He's nice on the game.
Well, he saved media days. Tommy Castellanos.
Yeah, he took a jab at Bama.
He isn't backing down from his comments either that he made this summer, suggesting Bama didn't have Nick Saban to save them in the week 1 matchup between the two teams. They ain't got Nick Saban to save them.
All right, bro. You gotta
During his appearance at ACC kickoff today, he was asked about it. Did you say that? And he said, yes, I said it, and I don't regret saying it. We stand on what I said.
There we go.
Castellanos said today. I said what I said, and we stand on it. I don't mean no disrespect to none of the guys at Bama or anything like that. I have confidence in my guys and the work we've been putting in and preparing and the preparation that we've been putting together. That's all that was. No disrespect to those guys, but we stand on what I said. Said he initially made his comments regarding Saban's impact on Alabama in June, And then followed up by trash-talking Alabama receiver Isaiah Horton last week, suggesting y'all boys gonna see what happens when the Tide travel to Tallahassee for their opener.
Oh,
Tommy Castellanos.
There we go, baby.
This is either going to go down as one of the amazing, brave comments made or one of the stupidest things ever done. Like that kid from Vandy that said, like, they're going to come here next week and see what Vandy's all about and whatever.
38-0.
Then they like literally didn't go.
It was 52-0 or whatever.
Yeah.
And they never went forward.
Hey, stand on business, bro. We need more people like that, bro.
Tommy Castellanos saved Media Days.
No, for real.
Nick Saban can't save you?
Yeah. In the age of people just saying whatever the right thing is, thank you, Tommy, for finally sticking your chest out.
And it's week 1. I've never cared more about anything than I do Florida State Bama week 1
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
You're Kalen DeBoer. You got to win that game now.
Huh?
You got to win that game if you're Kalen DeBoer.
I mean, do you?
Yes. Fans are already shaky at you after year 1, man. Year 2, you better come out with something. And if you lose that game, they're going to be like, yo, the Florida State quarterback talked crap to you
the
and
craziest
you
part
lose.
of the quote.
Castellanos?
They don't have Nick Saban to save them. The craziest part, I just don't see them stopping me. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Papio to
Tommy
win.
Castellanos.
And then Buddy from Alabama said, disrespect, Tim Keaton, the third from Bama, addressed it last week, I guess. Disrespect will be addressed. Oh, yeah. He's a D lineman, too.
I mean, look,
Let's go.
I
love smoke.
I will say it has worked out intensely poorly over the course of the last 2 decades to say something about Alabama.
To poke at Bama.
Yeah, it's been that has proven to be an unwise decision.
It's like a death note, low-key.
Yes, but after those comments...
If you want to die, say something crazy about Alabama football.
After those comments, dude, they're going to be on DeBoer's ass if he loses that game.
Oh, for sure.
They'll be like, bro, you can't let Coach Saban would have never let somebody talk to him like that.
Especially when the quarterback said Nick Saban can't save you.
Yeah.
Nick Saban will never do that, man.
Yeah, he would never lose that game.
Never.
Ain't that right, Willie?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a piss about nothing but Nick Saban.
Yeah. Dude, Tommy Castellanos is a wild one.
Oh, I love it.
But hey, he saved Media Days.
No, he really
We've had
did.
nothing fun come out of any of these Media Days. And then Tommy Castellanos stood on business and said, yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it.
Nick Saban can't save him in week 1.
Do something about it.
Florida State Bama. Party at my house.
No, for
We're
real.
watching
Is
that
the
one.
game in Bama or Tallahassee?
It's in Tallahassee.
Ooh.
It's going to be great.
Ooh. I think what's
And week 1?
I think Mike Norvell's gonna have an amazing team this year.
I hope so.
I play.
they were 2-10.
I mean, no,
so. He
bro.
better.
I play with them folks on the. I don't know if it's any indicator, bro. You play with Florida State on the game. Them folks got dudes.
They got a squad.
They got dudes, man.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Jessica Benson's going to join us in studio on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
So let's start with the Jaw 3, the graffiti, New York versus New York.
New York.
That box is so
Yeah, that box is fresh. I'm actually happy to see a new box. Like, it's time.
Box
like,
is fresh.
The first and the second one with the same box. I see
Yeah.
a different box now. So yeah,
And
that's fresh.
And the graffiti letter A looks cool. Yeah, they look
that's
cool.
tight. I like that.
The Sneak Fest Show, live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
You get to the main event, and you hear the crowd. There's some rumblings in the crowd.
Here we go.
They say, "We want truth."
I love how John Cena said when they were chanting, "We want truth." You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
I loved it.
He takes the knee off, boom. Takes the mask off, boom. And it's our freaking truth. God, man, he cost John Cena the match.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
1, 2, 3.
Ready, go.
Creed. By overwhelming demand, the Summer of '99 tour returns. July 27th, FedEx Forum. With very special guest, Daughtry. And Mammoth. Tickets on sale now at LiveNation.com. Don't miss Creed with Daughtry and Mammoth. The Summer of '99 tour.
There are futures for Aaron Judge possibly hitting 400. Hitting 400 at the All-Star break, plus 600.
Oh, wow.
To have a 400 batting average in the regular season, plus 3,800. To win the Triple Crown is only plus 145.
I don't think he's going to hit 400 for the season.
I don't either. I that would be
ridiculous.
Yes, ridiculous.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
The First Ladies of FedEx Forum, the Grizz Girls, are known across the NBA for setting the standard for professional dance and entertainment, and they are looking for dancers to join their team for the 2025-2026 season. With the chance to gain professional dance experience, collaborate with national and local artists, and connect with the Memphis community, auditioning for the Grizz Girls is an opportunity you do not want to miss. Come show up and show out at Open Call Auditions. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions now for more information.
Have you always dreamed of entertaining on the biggest stage in Memphis? The Claw Crew is looking for members to join their team for the 2025-2026 season. Claw Crew members are hardworking, high-energy entertainers who assist Grizzlies home games by hyping up the crowd and much more. Not only do they support the Grizzlies on home games, but also promote in Memphis and across the Mid-South. Open auditions are Saturday, August 9th at FedEx Forum. Visit grizzlies.com/auditions for more information and to register today.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. Two-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence. We survive. Two-seater snapping, girl. I'm happy it's just you and I. Yeah. Just be cool.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. And every Wednesday, we're joined by Jessica Benson from The Jessica Benson Show. You can watch her show and listen to it every morning at 8 o'clock on Grind City Media, the Grind City Media app, YouTube, and anywhere you get your podcast. Jessica, what we got this week?
So Rosa texted me this morning and was like, well, we could either do NFL training camp storylines or we could focus on like 5 good things that have happened in Memphis this year because it's been such a crappy week, it feels like, across the board.
You know what? We have been deluged with all kinds of bad news recently.
R.I.P. to the Showboats. I know.
No, that's not good.
Gonna affect you guys.
That's not bad news. That's good news.
I know.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll drive the trucks.
Yeah, I'll drive the boat. Float on down the Mississippi River. Poverty franchise.
The boat's gonna sink.
Because
you got free gear.
And I didn't help succeed.
You should feel terrible.
I do not have the influence to save the Showboat, so they sent the wrong person to gear.
Nobody had the influence to save the Showboat.
Man.
Gabe Kuhn tried to.
He did?
He tried.
Is that right?
We had a couple
Did
players.
he play for him?
No, he had to coach.
Oh.
He
might as well have.
I did an interview with Ken Wisenhunt down on the river.
You did?
Yes.
He quit the next day.
Was it on Grind City Media?
No, it was like through the Showboats. They asked me, so I went down and I met him, and he was so nice. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, maybe we'll have him come. Maybe this is the year it all turns around for the Showboats. And now I have an in with Coach Wisenhunt.
Where did they play it?
What'd you say? It was on the Showboats.
Well, that's why nobody saw it.
It was on the show.
Mistake right there.
We didn't even know what happened.
Don't feel bad for him.
But I do like your Maniacs jersey, and I
didn't even know they had social channels.
I desperately tried to find my favorite piece of gear from my favorite extinct football team, and I couldn't find it. I have a hat from the Tri-Cities Fever. They were an arena football league in the Tri-Cities, Washington.
That's lit.
And that thing was crazy on a Friday night. And then one day, they just ceased to exist. They just
the Tri-City Fever. It's like the Cleveland Browns. They just moved out of town, huh?
But between them, the Express, now the Showboats, I feel like I've been along the ride for so many deadly
They played
experiences
in
in the football
Kennewick,
space.
Washington.
Yeah, Kennewick at the Toyota Center. Is it still the Toyota
The
Center?
most exciting indoor football team that provides an affordable fun for families.
Are they back?
They might be
Are
back.
you telling me the Fever's
Wow,
back? Do you have
the
to make a trip
Fever's
to
back.
Kennewick, Washington to go back to watch the Fever?
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
It was a crazy
go
time.
back
They,
to your
they would
lineage.
practice outside in the middle of the hot Washington summers, and I was like, God,
Look at the dancers.
Oh, God.
They did have
you and the
dancers.
dancers.
They're called the
You're the
Fever.
only people that knew Showboats.
They're
had
called the
dancers.
Fever Girls.
Huh?
No,
The Fever.
I don't
Called
think they
the
had
Fever
dancers.
Girls.
And they all have fever blisters.
Don't do that.
They call them the Fever Girls because
Their
they got
games
fever
were on
blisters.
local television.
look at this crowd,
We
though.
would
They're
broadcast
lit.
them.
The crowd's lit. Look at them.
I'm telling you, it used to be a good time.
Bro, shout out to the
Their coach was Adam Shackelford.
Oh, my God.
And then he left for the rival Spokane team.
Oh,
It
no.
was brutal. Oh, it was tough.
What a
Anyway, we could have talked
what a
about
traitor.
NFL training camp storylines.
Yeah.
I find NFL training camp storylines
Yeah,
so
who cares?
boring.
Who cares? The only thing that
Michael
was
Parsons,
yeah.
Browns quarterback situation. Is Travis Hunter taking more reps at receiver? Or
I will say I liked seeing that. I did laugh where Jackson Dart's first pass was a pick six. That was,
Anthony
come on.
Richardson.
What
It
are
was
the
also like an
chances?
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, Daniel Jones battle.
Yeah, it's tough out here, man.
So that kind of stuff. I'll
It's a
track
real
it.
battle.
Yes.
But I'm not going to talk about it. So we
Battle
will
of
try to
ass.
focus on 5 good things that have happened in the city this year.
Five good
And I
things that have
actually
happened.
A lot of things, so I've more put it into categories. And in that article that reported the Showboats moving, they were kind of going through the teams that left. And they said that Memphis was a bad sports city.
Who said that?
That article that talked about wherever I clicked on,
Do you got
the
a
Showboats
name?
are leaving. Yeah, hold on, let me find it.
We gotta go put it.
Let me find it. Because I
Sounds
was
like we're
like,
about to curse somebody.
I know, right?
have to be kidding me.
We're not a bad sports city.
We are not a bad
we're
sports.
fine.
That could not be further from the truth of being a bad sports city.
You're gonna use the
with
stupid Showboats as an example.
yes.
Right.
So I'm starting with the example that we're a good sports city, and I know it has felt like teams have not reached the pinnacle of success this year because when you're in it, it feels horrible when your team loses. But both the Grizzlies and the Tigers made it to the postseason this year.
Yes.
Like, that is a spectacular thing to even
How
be able
dare they say that?
This guy.
participate in. And we had 2 first-team
dare
all-rookies, and Jaren made
Yeah.
second-team all-defense. Like, there were a lot of accolades going through.
Football
and
team won a bowl game too.
Football team. I was reminded there were only 7 universities in this country who had teams ranked in
Yeah.
the AP Top 25 in both football and basketball, and the University of Memphis was one
Bad
of them.
sports
Bad
city.
sports city.
Who said that?
If you
Memphis-
throw feces at us and we duck, that doesn't mean we're bad.
Exactly.
It means we have taste.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's
Great
right.
taste.
And the
Great taste.
Showboats were feces throwers.
And you have like the
And we-
Memphis men's
and we-
and
we
women's
did the
soccer
Mary J.
teams.
Blige. We
the Memphis men's
ducked.
and women's soccer
Yep.
teams continue to crush.
Exactly.
Obviously, like Ryan Mitchell coming out of Memphis
Yep.
and now being drafted by the Cardinals.
Shout out to the
JJ
Cards.
Weatherholt is the #1 prospect in the Cardinal system. He's playing with the Redbirds right now.
Braden Thornberry made the PGA Tour. Brent Rooker
Yep.
made the Major League Baseball
And Hunter
All-Star
Goodman,
team.
both of
Yeah,
them
bro,
are
there's
from
so much good
Memphis.
things
The
going
FedEx
on.
St. Jude Championship is coming up, where
Yep.
like all eyes in the golf world are in Memphis. So like, miss me with Memphis is a bad sports city. I could go down the list every single year, and that will be one of the reasons why there is good in Memphis.
Absolutely.
So,
The John 3 is about to come out, the hottest shoe in the game. What's wrong with y'all,
I also
brother?
think that's a really
wrong with
like
y'all,
important
brother?
piece of this, and I'll tie that into like my next category is just like music and the art scene, which is thriving, and Glorilla's coming here on this weekend for her show at FedEx Forum. But we really do have 2 global ambassadors for Memphis right now, and I think that's really cool. Like John Morant is becoming a global ambassador.
Absolutely.
And Glorilla is obviously a global ambassador, and she's from here, but John might as well be from here. Like the connectivity through line is perfect. And I don't know, it just struck me when you were talking about him being at the Liberty Fever game last night and this upcoming tour, and just the fact that Nike put the investment to take him across the world, is crazy. Like that's crazy belief in his international outreach and the assumption that you're going to go to these massive places. Because I always get tripped up on just how big China is, how big Japan is, how big a city like Tokyo
all
is.
anybody needs to know is these last 2 seasons, he hasn't even played in enough games to become eligible for awards, and he still had a top 10 jersey.
Yes.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
And international too, by the way.
Yes.
Top 5
International. Like that matters. Like there's not another player. I don't know who's doing an I saw Jokic was in China. So again, best player in the world is over in China doing a tour. But the fact that he has the signature shoe, you're on the 3rd edition of it, and now you're going to China, to Tokyo, and to Manila. Like that's nuts.
It's
And the
reserved
crowds
for
are gonna be
MVPs and
awesome.
superstars. That's
Yes.
it.
And so
honestly,
he is a superstar.
like you would
Like,
see
don't
in the
debate me
summer
on that.
James Harden doing his Adidas tour
Right.
and stuff. But like, that's it. That's it.
And like when you think about just how many eyeballs, I saw something on Yang Hansen with the Trailblazers.
Yep.
The number of people who watched him in China, they streamed his summer league game against the Grizzlies, the Trailblazers Grizzlies game, and it was like 5 million people tuned in for that in comparison to 1 million here watched Cooper Flag. Like the reach is just different when you're elevating it to that next level. So that's something to be celebrated. I feel like sometimes we get so used to it here, and also it's so far away, so you just see it on socials and you don't really think about it, but like
They both
it's a
rap.
massive, massive thing. And Glorilla is the same way, like coming off of a WNBA All-Star performance, but more than that, she's everywhere.
She has gotten so big.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Glow.
And she's here this weekend. The Creed concert this summer. I think
You know,
we can
our
celebrate that.
I hope she's still the same. I assume she is. But everybody I know that's come across her says she is the absolute sweetest.
Yeah. Like has stayed
So they say-
super real.
Yeah. They
Well, when
all
she was
say
here
she's
at the
super
Grizzlies game
nice.
last year, I remember watching her. I mean,
Yeah.
she signed a ton
Bro, literally
of
every
autographs
person.
down on that.
No,
Every
really.
person
Everybody
is-
I know that has come in
Yeah.
contact with her says she is an absolute sweetheart. And I'm like, well, that is
That's
the
good to
best
hear.
thing to hear.
I mean, she didn't have to sit like you said, stay for like an hour after the game when she came to last year.
Glorilla.
Literally an hour.
Yeah.
On the court. Game's over with. Everybody's gone. She's still down there taking photos with everybody.
She's like SGA.
Yep.
But she's like a representative. They're always. It feels important that Memphis has like somebody at the top of the music space who represents the city and represents just how much music comes out of here. And she's it right now in this moment. But then just all the music that comes here too. Like I know I sat here and stumped for River Beat, but I thought it was a massive success. When we're looking at good things from this year, River Beat was one of them. So good that I'm excited to see what the lineup will be for now. Like you want to be inspired that. Okay, I saw Missy Elliott and the Killers and Benson Boone doing flips right as he was getting at like the peak of his popularity, it felt like. Anderson .Paak, who am I going to get to see next year? So I sit here genuinely excited to find out what that is. Mempho Fest has a pretty good lineup this year as well. Widespread Panic is coming.
Tyler Childers.
Tyler Childers is coming. Father John Misty. Like those are really big acts in that genre. So that's all good. We have so many local shows that play. I was just with someone when I was at the wedding in Park City that I was with.
Hold on. When is Tyler Childers?
Mempho Fest,
He's like
I think, is
he's the Sunday at Mempho Fest. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think
first
he's
weekend
Sunday.
of October.
Yeah, he's Sunday. Widespread Panic headlines the first 2 nights, and then.
So I don't know if when I was with Parrish, was it a week and a half ago? He was telling me about when we first became friends in our early 20s. Parrish lived with Corey Brandon, who was a local artist. Great, like outstanding, like kind of acoustic singer-songwriter artist. Corey still plays music to this day, and Corey is going on tour with Childers.
Okay.
Wow.
And is opening for him. Corey's like our age.
Yeah.
But the way that happened is so crazy. So years ago, this is probably 15 years ago, Corey calls and says, hey, I'm going to be back in town. He had moved out to L.A. He came back to Memphis, and he played a show at the High Tone, which is right across from the new one, not the old High Tone.
Yeah, the new High
When
Tone.
it moved to the one across from Crosstown.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, all right, I'll come. So I go over there. It's like a weeknight, like a Wednesday night or something. So Corey's going to play, and so I'm going to get to catch up with an old friend. And I walk in. There's a kid that's playing there who is like unbelievable. Like, who is this? I go back, and it's crazy. I was telling somebody this the other day. I was like, I should find this because this would be wild. I go back. The kid is running his own merch table. And all he's got is his demo. He had no T-shirts.
Right.
He only has demo CDs.
Yeah.
Of which I buy. And I tell Corey, I said, Corey, who the hell is this guy? And he goes, what's crazy is I was playing a show in West Virginia, and he played with me, and I thought he was good. And he was like, I called him. He said, call me if you ever need an opener anywhere. He said, I called him last night. He drove 7.5 hours today. To open for a split of like the door.
Wow.
At the High Tone. It was friggin' him. It was
Tyler
him.
Childers.
Yes.
That's
I still have that
cool.
demo somewhere.
That's cool.
And so then he came back when he started to get a little bigger, and he played Minglewood, and he told the story.
Oh.
And now he's taking Corey on tour. You want to talk about a pay it forward
That's
moment?
cool.
That's
So
cool.
now he's
That's
taking.
dope.
So Corey had been touring the country, and he just came across this kid.
Yeah.
And the kid, it was like an old like Toyota. The kid threw his acoustic guitar in the back of the car and drove from West Virginia to the High Tone here just to open for Corey.
That's cool.
And he's like selling out arenas.
Yeah, no, he's
arenas.
Yeah.
I have the original demo that he had. I've got to find that somewhere. I could probably sell it for a fortune on eBay, right? I'm talking like a demo that he produced. It wasn't even like a record company. He had like 7 songs on it.
Dude, he's playing, he's playing,
That was it.
he's playing like the big amphitheaters.
Yeah, dude.
He's playing the Alpine Valley in Wisconsin.
Sheesh.
If you remember, Roser,
the Xfinity Center in Boston.
I'm gonna tell you, this is super wild, and I don't even know if you will remember this. When we were at 7:30, one of my intros was from his demo.
Which one?
Charleston Girl is the name of it.
I may know it. If I heard the song, I may
It's
know
like
it.
Charleston Girl, dark in room, she don't love you like I do. That song.
All right, hang on.
Charleston Girl. I used it as one of my intros at 7:30. And people used to randomly ask me, who is that? And I was like, I don't know, some guy saw the High Tone.
Yeah, here it is.
I just like the song.
That's funny.
He was
That
just,
is why I didn't know he's coming to Memphis.
Yeah, he was just somewhere. He did I saw a duet with Winona Judd.
He's
She
a big
popped up.
deal, man.
Yeah,
He's blown
big.
up.
Memphis Fest does this every year.
That's cool.
Like I'll kind of forget about it, and then
Yep.
I see the lineup, and I'm like,
You said
oh,
it's
I wanna
October?
Go to Memphis Fest. Yeah, the first weekend of October, and it's always Memphis Fest is similar to River Beach.
But it's not at Shelby Farms anymore?
It's at the Botanic.
It was originally at Shelby Farms,
isn't
right?
it at the Botanic Gardens?
Radiant Amphitheater
Oh,
at the
Radiant.
Botanic
the
Gardens.
amphitheater. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's really spaced out. They have good food vendors there.
They just had
It's like a
Willie
very
Nelson and
chill-
Bob Dylan.
Yeah, they've
Do you
turned
know
it
anyone
into.
who went to that?
No.
Me neither. We were out of town.
I mean, that's
I would've
two
gone.
legends.
Yeah.
It was like super hot outside.
Yeah.
But and it
thought you were
started.
gonna say they
It
were
started
super
with the
high.
well, they were too, I'm sure. But it started like that show started at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Bro, I saw Bob Dylan like 10 years ago here with Widespread Panic and them at AutoZone Park,
Yeah.
and he was old as crap then.
Old as
I saw
crap
Willie
then.
Nelson
How
years
old
ago
is
at
he?
Red Rocks,
Bob
and he
Dylan?
was
Seriously, how old is Bob
Dude,
Dylan?
I saw Willie Nelson open for
My guy's
Dave Matthews
84
at
years old.
AutoZone Park.
Willie Nelson's 92.
Damn.
Shit, Mick Jagger, 81.
He's 92
Yeah,
years
no,
old.
Willie Nelson's old. Dude, I saw Willie Nelson
Nelson.
open for Dave Matthews at AutoZone Park like in 2008, and he was old as hell then. Like,
He's 92 now, Roger.
yeah.
92.
Hey, 92.
That's pretty cool.
Damn.
Anyway, there's always music.
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah.
And you can like find things early,
Yep.
find things on time. There's always something to do. Okay, the food scene remains very, very strong. We had our Sky Dog of the game constantly, and that was because Skydog won the best beer.
Yeah.
Like, Wiseacre itself, and Guy Fieri came to Wiseacre, featured Lil Betty's. I saw you posted there's a vintage
Memphis
market.
Vintage Market this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all tap in, bro.
They always
Pull up.
make such good use of their space over at Wiseacre. Like, it's one of the
Wiseacre.
chillest
that's where it
places to hang
is?
out.
It's at Wiseacre?
This weekend. Wiseacre this weekend. It's gonna be lit.
I saw your TikTok video talking about the Hard Times Deli
Yes.
breakfast sandwich.
So good.
Yes.
It's
it looked good.
It's Kinfolk's breakfast sandwich. Kinfolk is out on Mud Island. It's on that strip.
Yeah,
by,
I've heard Lang talk
Kokoza,
about
and
it.
It's great. They have had horrible luck with leaks and issues with their building. So this is the second time they've had to close due to renovations. And so they've partnered with Hard Times, and Hard Times is normally closed on Sundays, but for now they're open and they're basically hosting Kinfolk, and Kinfolk is cooking up these like breakfast specials. And that
Great.
It's the McGriddle because it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
You know, let's not get them in trouble for copyright.
Yeah.
So good. Like the pancakes.
They look good.
Because Kinfolk has great pancakes. So they use their griddle cakes on that. And like Chris got a Crunch Wrap breakfast thing. They have great breakfast biscuits. When Kinfolk first came up, they were doing pop-ups at Comeback Coffee.
Yep.
R.I.P. One of my favorite coffee spots. Gone. And their biscuits were insane. And they would sell out really early. Like, you had to get there early. And so this, I think, it opens at 8, and they sell till they sell out. And we went at like 10, and they still had food. So that was good. But yeah, no, it was that whole Edge district.
Good for Hard Times doing that,
Good
too.
for Hard
Because
Times
Hard Times
doing
is good
it.
as hell.
They're good people.
Yeah.
Like,
Good food, too.
Good food, good people. That whole Edge district
Yep.
area is really coming together nicely. Like, Gem is a restaurant that's across the street. I think that's like one of the best dining experiences
I've heard
you can
that
have in
place is
Memphis right
great.
now.
I've
It's
heard that place is great.
I've never even heard
so
of this.
good.
What is it called?
Gem.
J-E-M?
J-E-M. Yeah.
J-E-M.
Oh, it's awesome.
I'm going to look it up.
It's like evolved dining, but it's very comfortable. Like, you don't have to dress up. It's not stuffy at all. It's really good food, but feels like a casual environment. And they're connected to a wine store, which is one of the best wine stores in the city. And they use the wine from that wine store that you can order at the restaurant too.
I'll be there.
It's a cool space. Have you been to Flyaway Brewing yet?
No.
It's a new brewery. They have food. They have a huge space. Like, just
I
a
swear, I hear
massive
about
space.
breweries every week that I've never heard
The
of.
brewery scene here is
Bro,
awesome.
them joints open.
It blew
Like-
up.
Them joints open up
Yeah.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
'Cause it's a great social space, bro.
Sabor Caribe, which is an awesome like Venezuelan food spot. Their stuff is great. They're in that Edge District area too. You can just like pop over there.
Yeah.
Sun Studio. So a lot of
Yeah,
tourists
yeah, yeah.
are there because they would go to Sun Studio, and now there's a lot of restaurant options. Has anyone ever been to the car museum that's next to Hard Times?
Nah, bro.
Me neither, but
Nah,
we passed
bro.
it when we went this weekend, and I was like,
I'm good on the car museum.
but I've never seen anyone go inside of it. So now I'm curious. I might just go one day.
It might be like
Just what
it
is
might be
this?
like
It's like
a
old cars.
abandoned like car spot.
But it has that cool like Hot Wheels graffiti thing on the side of Hard Times.
I didn't even know there was a car museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The more you know.
Hey, bro, that's what. See, she just read off all this stuff. This is why I tell people when they complain online, oh my God, there's nothing to do in Memphis. First of all, you need better friends. 2, you need to touch grass. There's so much to do in the city, bro. As somebody who lives here, there's so much to do. There's so much like activity. Like, oh, I don't want to get shot. There's places to go where you're fine, bro. So much action, so much motion. Y'all need to get better friends, bro.
So I went to the Orpheum last night for the Wiz.
Oh, I
so
saw
the
it
Wiz
was
is
jumping.
here Tuesday through Sunday.
And?
It's great. It was
Great.
so fun. Yeah, it's a really and like made better by the crowd.
Yep.
Like I figured it would be an electric crowd for the Wiz. People have been really excited about it, and it's fun to have an audience that like participates within the show and the call and response piece
Yep.
of it, and like responding to certain lines. It was a good. Like if you have kids, it's a perfect show
The
to take
Wiz.
your kids to.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was a good time, but we were afterwards. Tuesday's media night, and that's when we have our season tickets, and so I feel like we always know a ton of people who are there on Tuesdays, which is just fun. Like to me, it just symbolizes the community of Memphis. Like,
Yes.
you go somewhere and you see someone that you know,
Yeah.
and then you talk to that person, and then they're like, "Have you met my friend here?" And then next thing you know, you're standing in a circle of like 10 people after the show, and it's 10:30 at night, and you're like,
Right.
"I gotta get home." Like
Yeah.
we've just been chilling out there. But again, to Devin's point, we're all just chilling on the
Yeah, yeah.
corner of Main and MLK,
Just
and there's just
chopping
a
it up.
ton of people out there, and families, and people had a good time. And I see people walking over from the various restaurants. Like you can go to Catherine Mary's, you can go to the Lobbyist, you can go to Good Fortune, SOB. Like the list of restaurants you can go to downtown and make it a night going to the theater. Same thing goes for a Grizzlies game during the season. Not trying to like oversell,
Yeah, yeah.
but it was just. it was like the perfect reminder of like what Devin was saying. This like perception of
versus
what it
reality.
is like to be out there versus like what you're experiencing in the moment.
We really be out here, bro.
It's also like how we just talked about John Morant smiling all summer. Yeah. He's around people. He's like, that's not, social media is not real, bro.
No, it's really not. And like Caitlin Clark talked about it this week too, from the standpoint of getting off social media and taking in, she's one of the most famous people in this country right now.
Just living life.
She is beloved by so many people. And when she goes somewhere, it's thousands upon thousands who would kill to just like shake her hand or get an autograph or get a selfie with her. And she was talking about like being reminded of that. You cannot get sucked into the internet. It is not real.
Yes.
I don't know when that's going to
People don't actually
all
dislike
the time.
you. Yeah.
But we have to figure out like how we can like make that really understood.
Like recalibrate it, bro. Like I know I hate to bring it to
I think honestly, it's just everybody. But when they become older, they start to realize.
You learn.
This is not. I mean,
when I was
everybody
young,
always says,
God.
"Oh, it's." I cared desperately what everybody
Oh my
thought
God.
of me.
I mean, you can still care, but like, just don't take it personally.
I'm saying,
I still care,
but
but
as
ruin
you
my
get
day.
as you get older, you're also your priorities and what you care about, and the people, like you know what I mean. You start to realize in the end, it's the people that are close to you. It matters what they think about you, not some stranger.
No. And you're also confident enough, like
That's right.
you've gotten to the point.
Yeah,
if you're
that's
a
right.
jaw, if you're a random
That's the way it
person,
goes.
like you've gotten to this point in your life where okay, cool, like my life is good.
That's right.
This rando on the internet isn't
You're not
gonna make me
gonna
feel
hurt me.
differently about myself. So anyway, great restaurants. If you can't find a great restaurant in Memphis, like please just send me a message. I would be happy to help you. We have a great food scene.
Yes,
like truly a great
Great.
food scene. Also attractions. We got good attractions. Did you know the Shelby Farms Dog Park?
Is she trying to get a job with
Did you
Kevin
know-
Kane at
No,
the
right.
convention?
Choose
No, that's my friend. My best friend
This
Jalen
is
already
choose
works
901.
over there.
Yeah, this is choose 901
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no.
Choose
it's
901.
I Love Memphis.
Well, I love Memphis.
Both of them are great, but my dear
they got
friend
smoke?
Jalen over at I Love Memphis.
They got smoke?
No, everyone's just trying to make the city look better.
Okay.
You know, I get so fed up.
Attractions.
I think it's too because I was just attractions. #1 dog park in the country.
That's
Shelby
not
Farms.
true.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it won.
Shelby Farms.
Shelby Farms.
No,
#1
it's
dog park in the
amazing.
country.
It's amazing. It
Yeah.
should be.
Wow.
It's freaking huge.
Yeah.
There's like 3 lakes in it. Like it goes forever. Yeah. Take your dog out there. Let him off the leash. Let him go.
Shelby Farms.
I ain't letting
great.
anything off the leash.
Overton Park. Great.
I mean, are you kidding me? People don't know how to have their dogs act.
I appreciate when I went to
that dog emergency room on Trinity
Yeah.
stays open because of that dog park.
I wouldn't, as someone
You-
who watches
you're the
dogs,
kind of
I'm
idiot
not
that lets a
leaving
dog
any
off the
dog
leash.
off the
I
leash.
let my dog off the leash
Yeah, next
there.
thing you know, she's biting something's head off.
I hate
Well,
that.
she ain't the one going to the vet.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't. As
Not
a
me.
dog watcher, please
Yeah,
keep
not-
your dogs on a leash.
Yeah.
It really freaks me out. When I was
No,
in LA,
Rose are
everyone walks their
giving
dogs off
horrible
the
No,
advice.
leash.
no, I can absolutely tell you where to
Truly
go.
horrible
There's
advice.
2 entrances that you can do to this dog park. Now, if you go to the main entrance and you go in and then you walk down, there's the first lake right there, and it's kind of like a little beach area. That's where everybody goes. So don't go there.
I've never
Go to the second entrance, and you're out in the middle of the field, and then there's 2 lakes, and there's not nearly as many people, and there's just a trail you can walk on. Your dogs walk around, get in the water, whatever.
All right. Cool.
There you go.
I have another problem.
Roger met his girlfriend at a dog park.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You may find
He's
love at a
Johnny
Memphis
Dog
dog
Park.
park.
You might find love in the
He's
dog
Johnny
park.
Dog
At a
Park.
dog park.
Big
Oh my
supporter.
God.
It's like the run clothes, bro.
For people who don't know, the Dixon Museum is now free for good. Like it's been free for a minute, but now they've declared it free for good. So you can get into the garden, you can get into the museum, you can go anytime. They have like so much stuff. Meditations, yoga, a book club. I was looking at their schedule because everyone always mentions it. I've only been one
The
time.
Dixon.
I went to see the tulips.
Okay.
And they were beautiful once, like early on in my Memphis life. But I've never gone back. And anytime I post about Memphis,
People
are
say
like,
go to Dixon.
Go to the Dixon.
Okay.
Wait,
They
is
have
it the
a great-
art gallery?
Yeah.
Oh, my homie did a
But they
DJ
also
set there
have
last week.
flowers. They have like beautiful gardens.
Oh, you just be walking around that joint?
I guess. Go on a date. I don't know.
Light a smoke one.
Obviously the zoo. People always get
Yeah.
really upset if I don't mention the zoo. Which
Rosa
it
loves
is
the
a
zoo.
great
Rosa
zoo.
loves the zoo. The
zoo's
I
great.
stand the zoo.
What about the run clubs? Would you recommend people joining the run
The
clubs?
zoo, I
Those
will
are
say,
hot right now.
I will say, people have told me that the zip lines at the zoo are amazing.
Oh, really? That's
Yes.
interesting?
Yes. They say you can see the
I don't
pyramid.
know.
They're like long
Damn.
and they're high.
Where the hell are you ziplining to?
You zip line across the zoo.
That's wild.
How high is it?
It's high enough to where you could see the pyramid.
That sounds scary, bro.
Do they still
say
do
it's
zip
awesome.
line thing at Shelby Farms?
What'd you say?
The zip line thing at Shelby
Go
Farms?
ape?
Go ape, yeah. I did that once.
Horses.
Huh?
You can't ride horses.
Yeah, you can ride horses.
I rode a horse there.
You
Hey, join the run club,
when we were
bro.
going to Argentina, we were going to ride horses, and I hadn't been on a horse since I was like 5, and I really don't like horses. Sorry to all the horse lovers out there. So Chris surprised me and booked us a horse riding lesson at Shelby Farm.
It doesn't sound like you loved it.
Yeah, you sound like not happy about this, bro.
I don't love to sit.
Then why are you using that as like a hey, here's an attraction
don't
that
do
you
that.
can do in
Because
Memphis?
you love horses.
Okay. All
You
right.
could go ride
Horse
horses.
lovers.
There's a lot
You
of
can
people.
go out to Shelby Farms and ride a horse.
I didn't know that I married a horse boy.
You did?
That man wants to go to a friggin' dude ranch.
What?
Yeah, he went once when he was a kid. It had a big impact on him. You can do that. You go and live on the ranch. Yeah, I know. It's dude ranch is a funny.
Yeah,
I don't know about all that. That sounds like somewhere John and Michi be hanging out.
I know. Golf courses fit in the activities.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff you can do. Just go do something.
Yeah.
Except stay inside right now because it's hot as hell.
Yeah, it's too hot.
And then, last but not least, there's so much philanthropy and community service here. We just exist in it between St. Jude.
If we
and
just
Lamar.
think about this. We just tried to give the Big 12 $200 million.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're king of philanthropy.
Yeah, we love everybody. We're trying to give away everything.
We're trying to help everyone.
And you can even kick us out if you don't like us.
We're trying to give money to West Virginia out here.
No,
how much nicer
we're the
could we
home of
be?
We're the home of St. Jude and Le Bonheur
Yeah.
and all manner of
And
places.
everything.
Yes.
So,
It's
anyway,
a very, very giving city, for sure.
It's a very giving city.
Very giving.
And again, if you give into it, it usually gives back, and that's why the Showboats are leaving. To complete the circle.
There you go. She did it. She brought it full circle.
Man,
That's
don't
why she's
forget.
Jessica Benson.
I know, right?
Don't forget.
And you're not. And that's why she's interviewing Ken Wisenhunt on the river on Showboats.com.
Showboats TV with Jessica Benson. Were you the sideline
He was
reporter?
very nice. No, it was literally just a, hey, can you meet Ken Wisenhunt down?
Did they ask you to be the sideline reporter?
No.
Would you would have done it?
How much were they going to pay me?
$20
That's
and a hot
always the
dog.
question. What are you paying?
$20 and a hot dog.
Probably not, Devin. I have passed the $20 and a hot dog stage
They
of
played
my
the Grizz
life.
girls $5 and a hot dog, so you would have paid $15 more.
That's not true. The Grizz girls, that's your Showboat girls.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. They got
Your
two
last
hot-
dancing job.
Yeah.
Don't do that, bro.
I thought it was like a first.
Shout
like a
out to the Grizz
startup.
girls.
I guess it could be either.
Yeah.
Right.
It
It's
could be
either
the
on the way up
beginning.
or on the way down.
Yeah.
It could be the beginning
Said-
of the
somebody
rest
said
of your
Showboat
dance
City
life.
Media.
Oh, that's us.
The
really
lost
rolls
tapes,
off the tongue.
The lost tapes. Jessica Benson interviewing Ken Wisenhunt on the river.
He
I'm
was
gonna
very
find that
nice.
interview. I want to see this, bro.
He was very, very nice.
Were y'all walking?
Yeah, we did a little walk and talk.
Like Jay Billis on the beach in
a
Maui.
little walk and talk.
All right. That's going to do it
JB,
for today's
man.
show. Thanks to Jessica Benson. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rosen across the glass. Thanks to Jayla back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.